Hey, what's up? It's cheap beer for you to drink. I am JJ. John, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
You are my wife's little brother. We've known each other for a very long time now, and you have been a fan of the channel for quite a while. Just recently turned 21, and I think one of your favorite drinks, I'll let you confirm or deny, are these Arnold Palmer Spikes.
Yes. Yeah, they're very good. Only $1 for the regular ones.
Oh, yeah, for the Arizona ones. But these are like, it's still not bad, like a couple bucks. But do you think they taste close?
I think they do. I mean, it's very, obviously you get the alcoholic taste, but I think the half and half definitely tastes fairly similar.
Okay, well, it's been a while since I've had it, so I'm glad that we're doing this video. And this is something that you haven't had. It's Arnie Spiked Iced Tea, so no lemonade, it's just the tea. And I think it's going to be close to this Arizona tea, so we'll find out. Both of these products made by Arizona under it is the Hornell Brewing Company when they make the alcoholic products. And I have the non-alcoholic versions here as well because I just kind of want to see how similar they are. So when was the last time you've had a Arnold Palmer?
I'd say a couple of weeks. You know, I try to have one pretty often. They're pretty cheap at the store.
They are.
Tall can for $1.
I used to work at a drug store, discount drug mart, and these were there, and they were usually 50 cents. They normally had a buy one, get one, and I drank them all the time. I haven't had one since then. It's been a long time since I've had a Arizona light, where you actually get the no sugar one, half and half iced tea lemonade. Let's try it out.
Let's give it a test.
What do you think about the Arnold Palmer here?
It's pretty good. I mean, you get the half and half, get the lemonade, tea. I kind of feel like it's more of like a lemonade aftertaste.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's that sourness at the end, and I mean, I'm glad it's light and they don't have like a full sugar. It's not that sweet. I like them. I think it's a good balance of tea and lemonade. It's one of my favorite Arizona drinks. You ever had the green one? The green tea Arnold Palmer?
I have not.
Those are good. I don't think there was an alcohol version of it, but it's still pretty good. So now that we have that taste fresh in our palate, let's try the... Smells really close. Arnold Palmer Spiked Original half iced tea, half lemonade. Now you've had the twisted tea half and half.
Yes. You
still prefer this one here?
Yeah, I like this a little better. I mean, I'm kind of used to the Arnold Palmer taste, so that's got a similar taste there.
It's been a while since I've had this. I always kind of preferred the twisted tea, but I've only had this a couple times. So now I've definitely had a lot more twisted tea since then. I'm going to try it and kind of see which one I like more. But let's try it. This is the Arnold Palmer Spiked. Looks the same. Smells the same. I never realized how close that is.
Yeah, it's very, very close taste. I mean, you get the alcohol taste towards the end, but I think when it's going down, you get a lot of similar taste to the regular Arnold Palmer.
Exactly. Like you said, when you have this one, the lemon kind of lingers at the end. When you have this one, it still kind of does, but you do taste the alcohol at the end. Mm-hmm. But while you're drinking it, like you said, you're spot on. They taste pretty darn similar. I'm actually, I'm kind of liking this. I would say just as much as Twisted Tea, half and half. I know you like it more. I might also like it more too, because it does taste really close. The Twisted Tea, I think the half and half still has more of a Twisted Tea taste. It's different from these, so it tastes different. Yeah. If you want something that tastes just like Arnold Palmer, I mean, it's the same people that make it. This is Arizona making this. It's just with alcohol.
Yeah, I think the Twisted Tea probably has more of a alcoholic taste if that's what you're going for. But this is the nice, say middle ground. I mean, you get some of the Palmer taste and a little bit of alcohol, but I'd say it's more easy going down.
It really is. This is one of the better drinks because it has quite a bit of sweetness. If you don't like the taste of alcohol and you're looking for something to drink, this might be the way to go because that is really good. I'm excited for you to try this now because you don't think you've had the regular sweet tea Arizona?
I don't think I have.
All right, it's this was one of my favorites. I had to quit drinking it though because maybe there's not more sugar. There's actually
Not the same.
I never know. There is slightly less in the sweet tea. I would have never guessed that. Very interesting.
Yeah.
This is Arizona sweet tea. I mean, when I think of sweet tea, this is what I think of. Is just it's super sweet tasting, but I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Let's try this out.
Give it a shot.
What do you think? I think that's super, super sweet and smooth.
Yeah, it's definitely smooth.
Yeah.
I guess not as it is sweet. I guess expecting sweet tea. I'm not a heavy sweet tea drinker, but I guess it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. But you still get a pretty sweet taste at the end.
Yeah.
I don't think it's overwhelming, but
It's not. It's actually, I think it's like a perfect balance. Like when I look for sweet tea, if I go to McDonald's and get a sweet tea, sometimes that can be too sweet.
yeah,
That's a good balance. And honestly, I thought there were more calories in that. It's actually surprising. It's still 240. Don't get me wrong for that whole can.
yeah,
But it's actually less than I thought it would be.
yeah. And this can too. I mean, you're getting 2 servings, but
24 hours. Yeah. It's a lot.
yeah,
I when I worked at that drugstore, I would like down a whole can on my 15-minute break, and my stomach would hurt because that's so much just liquid all at once.
yeah. I know they sell smaller cans, but I mean, for $1 for this size, it's kind of hard to pass up on.
You cannot beat that. 99 cents. Do you ever get any other Arizona branded things? Have you ever tried their peach tea or the lemonades? I think there's Golden Bear lemonades. You ever tried any of those?
You know, I really stick more just to the classic Palmer.
That's fine. It's one of the better ones. There is a peach Arnold Palmer. I don't know if they still make it, but it's hard to find. But it was really good. I loved it a lot.
Give it a shot.
Now that you've had that, I've had this one really recently. I was actually thinking about doing a video on it, and then I remembered you like the Arnold Palmer. I was like, hey, let's just do one big video. So I think these taste super similar, but I want your opinion on that. They look the same. It really looks like they just take the same product and somehow get alcohol in there.
Yeah.
And if you like how the Arizona taste, I think you're going to like how these spiked ones taste. But I'd like to know if you like this.
Give it a shot.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's good. I think you get a little more alcohol in comparison to the half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're gonna get a stronger tea because it's not balanced with the lemonade. So, I think if you're looking for something that's a little bit more alcoholic and obviously more tea, I think this would be better. But it's not too overwhelming. I mean, I think it's.
You think it's drinkable?
I think it's drinkable.
Yeah.
I think that's not going to go down as smooth as the half and half, but
I'm not going to lie. When I had just that, and I've had this a lot more recently than I've had this, if I wouldn't have tried this again, I would have said that's better. But now, just having this, I do think I still prefer the Arnold Palmer Spiked. But since they do the half and half, I was really surprised when I went to their website to learn that they do just tea and just lemonade. I'm going to try to track down the lemonade. That one's harder to find than the just tea. So I'd like to try that at some point. And all 3 of these are at 5% alcohol, which is a little bit stronger than your typical light beer, 5%. Most seltzers are at that. But of course, it's not going to be lower calories like a seltzer.
yeah, I think it's definitely has a stronger, more like a sweeter aftertaste maybe in comparison to alcohol, but
Definitely. I'm going to try a half and half of a half and half with the tea. So a quarter and half. I don't know how that math works out, but we'll see what this tastes like. That's interesting. I'm going to pour you a little bit of that.
All right.
That's actually kind of good.
Yeah, I'll often buy the regular Arnold Palmers. I would grab the diet half and half, and then I'll use it to mix lemonade alcoholic beverages. So I'll get like a Mike's Hard lemonade.
How does that turn out?
Pretty good.
Is it?
It makes it go down. I mean, makes it go down better. Don't taste as much alcohol, which I guess could be a little dangerous. But
I haven't had a Mike's Hard since I was probably close to your age. You are you still 21?
I am.
Okay. Not too recently turned 21, so yeah, it's probably been about a half decade since I've had a Mike's Hard, and I really liked them, but I never thought to mix it with these. That's probably a lot better.
See how this is.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Kind of get the best of both worlds there. It's
Yeah.
tastes a little sweeter.
Yeah, a little sweeter, a little more alcohol. Still get the lemonade. I think the aftertaste, obviously you get a little bit more lemonade in the aftertaste.
Yeah, the aftertaste is definitely better when you mix both of them than just that.
Yeah.
But this is it. These are the Arnold Palmer and the Arnold Palmer Spiked and the Arizona Sweet Tea and the Arnie's Spiked Iced Tea. Again, all made by Arizona Brewing Company and their subsidiary, I guess, in Hornell. Yeah, Hornell Brewing Company. They own that brewery. I don't know. I know you recommend them. I think they're pretty darn good. I think they have them in 6-packs. I don't see those often. Normally, if I see it, it's just this in a tall can for what, they're about $2.50, something like that, $2.79.
Yeah, I know they have they sell like 6-packs. They're probably half the size. They're like a smaller, kind of skinnier can.
Yeah.
So,
If I'm not mistaken, I mean, it's been 4 or 5 years. I think I've seen them in bottles before. I don't know if they still do that, but I do know, like you said, they sell them in the skinnier cans as well. But cheap beer for you to drink. Me personally, compared to Twisted Tea, I still prefer the taste of those, but these might go down easier depending on who you are. Do you still prefer these over the Twisted Teas?
I think I prefer more the Twisted Tea.
All right.
I've gone, yeah.
So it's a split indecision here. Let us know which you prefer in the comments. But I'm glad we finally got around to doing these, because we had not done these on the channel, and I wanted you to do them with me because I know that you are the Arnold Palmer fan.
Yes, I am.
John, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Leave your request down below. I've got, again, some beers coming up. A special one that I've not actually had before, and it definitely is a cheap beer. That one is coming up, and again, a couple seltzers in the works, but you'll be seeing those soon. It's cheap beer for you to drink. Like and dislike the video, and leave a comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you wouldn't mind, I appreciate it. Cheap beer for you to drink. Thanks for watching.